Marion Roberts is an engineering contractor that's been around for over 100 years. We have revised our IT strategy knowing these changes in the business was coming, and the best solution we could find was cloud-based, consumption-based IT services.
However, historically looking at cloud-based models, consumption models, the commercials never added up. We were faced with a challenge that our infrastructure sitting in our disaster recovery environment was reaching end of life. Two main options we had there was either to invest capex into renewing that equipment, or what we could do is try and move it onto a model where we could buy that as a service. Looking at the service providers out there, the model was just too expensive. We're looking at about a 25 to 40% increase in costs. Dimension Data opted to re-engage with us and say, if we look bigger and we scale the solution, re-look at the entire solution, and we can probably come in at a lower rate, which they subsequently did. If I can summarize it, it's basically into 3 tiers. So we've got an underlying architecture in terms of a production and a DR environment. On top of that, we've got applications and services running on top of that. And then the highest level is obviously the staff. So we've got people out there, bodies running and doing support, managing those various service components. So what the final project plan was to have all 3 of those tiers as an outsourced component. The involvement from Dimension Data, the war rooms that were set up, the constant attention to detail, the constant testing has led to a very good position where we sit today.
The biggest highlight for me is the professional team and their willingness to engage.
Where we're seeing a big improvement is the innovation aspect. So internally to group shared services, spend most of the time keeping the lights on. With the outsourced service model, we now internally have time to spend with business to understand their future requirements and build innovation into those various services.
Once we've made that decision to outsource, all our resources is gone, all our equipment is gone, and we are now totally dependent on Dimension Data. And they have shown that they will come to the party when the chips are down.
It's one thing to say from a technical perspective, we can offer you a solution, we can make it work. Without the trust component, you've got nothing to base it all on. And throughout the years of working with Dimension Data, that's never been compromised.